Hello, everyone. It is an honor to present the anniversary tribute to Franklin Leonard to commemorate to commemorate 20 years of the Blacklist. I probably don't need to tell the people in this room how significant the Blacklist has been to the business of movie making in the last 2 decades. But just in case, I will drop a few stats. First, scripts selected for the annual Blacklist have earned 300 Oscar nominations and 50 Oscars, including 4 Best Pictures and 11 Screenwriting Oscars. Second, an actual study conducted by Harvard Business School shows that movies made from scripts on the annual Blacklist make 90% more in revenue, controlling for all other factors, than movies from scripts not on the Blacklist. If you know Franklin, you know that he loves data. And the data from this study show that, as Franklin loves to say, the best business plan for your movie is a great screenplay. Like Franklin, I believe that powerful stories have the capacity to move the world. They bring us together, they help us connect. And one of the things I love about the Blacklist is the way Franklin runs it and how deeply humane it is. It's not just that he built an apparatus for giving writers feedback on screenplays. It's that the feedback happens according to a clear system that is both fair and fast. The Blacklist's mission is driven by the belief that where you live, who you know, or who you are shouldn't determine the opportunities available to your written work. The Blacklist solves problems of access and visibility, not with platitudes, but with process. It corrects for problems of exclusion by creating community. At the same time, it acknowledges that art is subjective, that we who read screenplays or see movies or watch TV shows do so as individuals with tastes and priorities that differ. And not only is that okay, it's to be celebrated. Franklin and I met shortly after I became editor of Vanity Fair, and I am one of the lucky people here who knows what it's like to have him in my corner. His gift for friendship is one of his superpowers. He is cool and fun and always game, and he is a world-class connector of interesting and talented people. Last winter at the magazine, we were working on a portfolio called The Power and the Glamour about the forces that shape Hollywood, and we wanted to acknowledge the writers who had advocated for a new contract during the WGA strike. Franklin helped our editors wrangle 21 guild members for that photo, and he pushed to make sure we represented the rank and file who had gone above and beyond on the picket lines. The work he put into it made our story more authentic, more inclusive, and just plain better. And that's pretty much what he does every day with any story he touches. Let's take a look.
Thank you. You'll have to forgive me, this is my first time in front of a microphone since the new Kendrick Lamar dropped, so I'm gonna resist the urge to just scream mustard for the next 3 minutes. Some of y'all will get that, some of you will have to ask somebody. I actually want to start, can I get a round of applause to everyone who's working tonight? The folks working security, the wait staff, shout out to Doween, who's holding it down at table 59, looking after us, the interpreters. If any of y'all are writers, come find me or find me on the internet. I got something for y'all. Radhika, thank you for that introduction. It was incredibly kind. So listen, the Blacklist is a very small team. We never raised any money to do any of the things that we've done. So I will never get used to hearing people talk about it in venues like this. But like everybody else who will be up here tonight, I think I'm sort of just here as a vessel for a lot of other people's very hard work. And I want to make sure those people's names are spoken, because unlike some people in the news, I actually do hire the very best people. Yeah. Megan Halpern and Kate Hagan have been with the Blacklist for more than a decade now. Yeah, they deserve it. Megan Halpern is a producer's producer. You need a screenwriter's lab or 15 run, done. You need a podcast spun up in 10 days, done. You need a recommendation on a good restaurant. She's got you. You want to talk about a gossipy book about the smallpox epidemic. She also has you there. Kate Hagan is, she created all of our diversity lists, if you're aware of what we do there, and she's, other than me, functioned as the public voice of the Blacklist for the last 10 years. I will put her knowledge of horror and erotic throwers against anybody in this room, and she'll take you. And if you haven't read her writing on the death of physical media, the death of video stores, and the death of sex in movies, seek that out. I also want to acknowledge the rest of the Blacklist team: Dino Simone, Claire Austin Kulat, Lillian Bedouin, Elisa Suarez, Shelby Covant, and Randy Winston, the latter two of who are both here. When you hear the Blacklist, please also hear their names. I also want to introduce my little sister who's here tonight, Laura Kratis. She has 3 kids under the age of 10, so she is out tonight, just be aware. But more importantly, she's also my model and inspiration of like how to caretake a family and a community and your people. Y'all have no idea, and I think those are the values that sort of we got from our parents, Tommy and Kathleen Leonard. Anything good that I do is very much just a reflection of how they raised us. And last but not least, I need to thank my wife, who has kept me alive, Emma Jones, and hopeful. Yeah, absolutely. She's kept me alive and hopeful at a time when it's very difficult to do those things, and has frankly taught me more about making movies than anybody else alive. And I'm just gonna put a marker down. She's a director. She'll be at this podium in the not too distant future, and I'll brag about that call when that happens. I'm gonna end by asking a favor of everybody here tonight. Looking at the next 20 years, I think it's safe to say that it's gonna be pretty rough. And it'll be more rough for the people that are not in this room than the people who are in the industry and out in the world. So for those of us who are here, please look to the people who are not here, speak their names, tell their stories, and even better, give them a platform to tell their own stories. Take care of your people, take care of people. It's what we've tried to do for the last 20 years, and honestly, it's been the honor and joy of my life. This is obviously pretty phenomenal too. Thank you to Jeff and to Gotham for an award for us getting old. Thank you, sincerely. Happy holidays, y'all. Have a great night.